Good morning. Now I can't be too loud because I'm walking past lots of rooms now. Some people will be up getting ready for the first race this morning. A lot of families are still asleep, so good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you ever so much for coming back. It is 3 AM in the morning in shorts and t-shirt in January. I can only be in one place, right? And if you weren't sure, I'm sure some of the theming behind me might look familiar to those of you who have either stayed here or seen a 2024 video that I've done. That's right, we're back at Disney, we're back racing. Today is the 5K race day. If you haven't already done so, please do make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification as well. Make sure you follow along because we've got 3 more races to come after today as well. We've got the 10K, the half and the full. Going to be a busy few days. So I was up at around about 2:15 this morning. All my gym gear laid out. Ready to rock and roll. There's no other race in the world that I would be willing to get up at 2:15 for. I can assure you of that. I'm not quite sure why I agreed to this one, especially when you've got to do it 4 days in a row. But there's just something very magical about this experience. If you like Disney, you're going to love these if you love running. So just to remember, if you do stay at a Disney resort, you do get free transportation to and from the start line. For those of you that stay on the monorail loop, so Contemporary, Polynesian, Grand Floridian, the monorail only works on the half marathon and full marathon days. It does not work on the 5 and 10, so you will be making a bus route yourselves as well. So as I reach down to the front where the buses are, they've already got probably about 5 or 6 ready to go. You can see them all lined up. Notice they are not Disney buses. Disney actually hire in buses for this weekend. They need their own fleet for their usual jobs. So these are all hired in. In 2022, I got a driver that was completely lost going back to the hotel. So thankfully, there was no delay coming to the start line. But yeah, hopefully there won't be an issue today either. Right, it's time to get aboard these buses. Let's get down to the staging area. And let's see what characters there are to meet. So the reason we're going so early is because you've got to be in early for your corrals anyway, but there's also characters and other things that you can do beforehand. So I like to get down there. There are going to be queues for the characters, but I want to make sure I get some photos. Why not? That's what I'm here for, right? So let's go and meet some characters. One of the great things about these races is the way people dress up in full costume and character. I've got one planned for Sunday. I'm not going to tell you what. You're going to have to tune in and find out, but check these guys out. And away we go. Here we are once again back in an Epcot parking lot. It's 3:27 AM. There are hundreds, if not thousands of people here ready to rock this 5K. Let's go take you to the staging area. Let's show you the pre-race fun. Who doesn't want to hear Star Wars blasted out at 3:35 a.m? Morning.
Right here for you. Okay.
There's the screen watch. When you finish the 5k, you are not going to be left wanting for a drink. They've got more liquid there than, I don't know, a reservoir. There's so much water. There's all the Powerade or Gatorade. I think it's Powerade. And all the flavours that you can imagine as well. They've got green, they've got blue, they've got purple. No idea what any of those flavours are. They have already opened up the corrals. It is 3:43. People who want to be at the front of their corrals are literally sprinting there right now just so they can be right against the starting post. But the actual race does not start for an hour and a quarter yet. I mean, I got one of the first buses down here, and yet there's a lot of people already here, and the corrals are already opening. I mean, I'm not driving down, I don't know all the closed off roads, so I won't be doing that, but I'm just wondering if they might put on an earlier bus one day or something, because these queues look long. So the characters they've got out this morning, Pluto, it is his 5k after all, the race is all about him. We've got Stitch, we've got Dopey, and we've got Donald. I've chosen to go for Dopey, obviously because of what I'm running. Not sure if I'll meet him again, not sure. Around the parks you can meet certain characters. Pluto I know you can meet, Donald I think you can meet over in Magic Kingdom somewhere. Can't remember about Dopey, so I'm queuing for Dopey and I'm going to see about getting a character photo whilst I'm here. It really is a trade-off. If you want to be at the front of your corrals, you've got to go now, right now, when it opens. No question. But why? This is your chance. This is your chance to get some photos. The 5k is not time, it's not sweat. Don't be in a hurry to rush out. I can understand it maybe for later races that are swept. But enjoy your time. Enjoy getting some photos. I can tell you once you're in your corral, there is no character photos, no nothing like that. You are literally just put together. And yes, there are people who try the old, excuse me, I'm more important. So be ready for a bit of hustle. So to see Dopey took me 28 minutes of queuing, so do be prepared to queue if you want some character photos. They haven't closed the corral yet for me. Don't forget, they will close the corral because they need to start getting people in position. So if you're in Corral A, they will shut it earlier than the rest of the corrals because they've got to move you down, so on and so forth. If you miss your corral and they've already closed it off, you can still race, but you've got to join at the back, start out and just overtake. So they won't block you from running, but you just got to start a bit further back.
Fabulous one of all, the magic mirror. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is up? Good morning. How you guys doing out there? Don't you hurt me like I want you, baby. Don't you need me like I need you now. Our official friends out here, we're going to be out here for only about 30 more minutes, and I'm talking about Pluto, Stitch, Dopey, and Donald. They're going to be out here about 30 more minutes, but don't worry, they're going to be here when you get back. Yes.
So I have just been told as well that the characters will actually be here at the end of the race as well. So I'm hoping to get some more photos at the end. I mean, the buses don't always start immediately anyway because they're still seeing people off. Some roads are closed. So there's time at the end of the race to get some photos as well. And of course, I hope to have a shiny new medal for the collection. So it is time to start heading to the corrals. Let's go.
You know what?
Yeah, you got time.
And we are in the corral. It looks like we're already moving quite far down as well. So A goes right at the far end. They go right by the start line. They're the first ones out. It then goes right back to the beginning of the parking lot. B, C, D, E, F and G. Basically, they just keep releasing you towards the back of Corral A. So that's where we're going now. We are walking right down to the back of Corral A. Now, they won't release C until B officially closes. Now, the corrals don't close for a little bit longer yet, but then once B does close, they'll close it off, release C. They just want everybody in position ready. And that's why if you want to get in your correct corral, you've got to make sure you know the cut-off time.
On the stage for their first time, joining us as the official Walt Disney World ambassadors, please welcome Kylie Withers and Felicia Blake.
Plenty of entertainment to keep you going. The race still does not start yet for quite some time. We'll move to your corrals early, but they've got giant TV screens. They'll interview some of the crowd. They'll interview some inspirational stories. Play a little bit of music. It's just to try and keep you pumped, keep you excited. I know this is my third time running the Dopey, but the excitement, the nerves, the adrenaline, the energy, it is all still like it's the first time. I absolutely love this race.
Yes, very important, and also
I feel very lucky that I've been able to do this so many times. I've wonderful support from my family back home to be able to allow me to come out here, do these. So a big thank you to my family. It's one of these things that for as long as I live, I will always look back on these races. So many memories are created here. If you're ever thinking about doing a Disney race, don't think, just do it. We are 10 minutes away from the start of this. I mean, in all honesty, it's a park run, right? 5k, park run time. But what a park we're about to run around. National anthem done. We've only got about 2 minutes now until they set off the very first wave of Corral A. We'll probably be about 3 or 4 minutes after them going through, but we're ready for this. It's time to shine. Now or never.
Look, there's a horse, there's a Sully, there's lots going on in this crew.
Is that a Sully onesie?
Are those balloons coming out of your helmet? Are you ready to go, my man? Let's do it 5K!
3, 2, 1, go!
And we're underway. The Disney 5K 2026. Let's go. So we are underway, still on the roads out the back of the park. But after about, I think it's just short of a mile, we start entering Epcot itself. I said I was going to walk the entire lot, but just wanted to feel how the legs feel. Just doing a slow jog. I'm okay. Although we're only a kilometre in, so one thing to remember. You will overtake hundreds. Hundreds will overtake you. Run your own race. The only people you need to be concerned about is the sweep. They're all going by you, let them. You just keep doing you. So I thought I'd try doing a bit of run walk just to see how that feels as well. It's working quite nicely for me actually. Again, early doors, but this is something I'm going to have to do come Saturday and Sunday, so this 5K is a good chance to start practicing that.
Caution athletes, speed bumps ahead. Caution athletes, speed bumps ahead.
Now remember, if you do see a costume that you particularly like, don't be afraid to tell the person. They've spent quite some time probably putting it together, designing it, and of course running in it, never easy. And I'm sure they would appreciate knowing that somebody else has enjoyed it. So make sure you let them know. So first character stop at 1 mile in, and it's Moon Girl. Yep, no idea either. Here's mile 1. And into the backside of Epcot. Going to run under the test track in a second, but first, the always impressive marching band. Well done! AirPods aren't essential on these races. You've got so much entertainment. Somebody just said first run of 2026. I think they're forgetting Parkrun New Year's Day and Vicky Parkrun. Great piping, my man. So we are about 2k in, and we've got the Guardians of the Galaxy ride just behind. And there's a photo opportunity to actually meet the Guardians. Now, I've never met them. I've rode the ride plenty of times. Best ride in Epcot. Second best ride in Disney World. Obviously, Tower's best. But I thought I'd use this opportunity to get a photo with the Guardians. Probably going to be about a 10-minute wait. We're all good. Now, when you stop for photos, you will see hundreds of people run by. Either don't want the photo, worried about the time, got their own race strategy, whatever it is. Do not panic, okay? You've got time to stop for a couple of characters. Even if you're in the back corral, you've got time to stop for a couple of characters on the course. You may have to be a bit more selective. You can actually find out which characters are on the course beforehand, but it's through unofficial channels. Unfortunately, I don't know who's out today, so it's just going to be a surprise. As you saw earlier though, Moon Girl, nothing for me, so I go by it, which means when I get to a character stop I want, I've got plenty of time. And whilst I wait in line, and we're in a park, don't forget we are inside Epcot now, I get Wi-Fi, so I'm going to play Pokemon. Got to catch them all, right?
I'm all good for it, man. Good. Perfect.
And just like that, it's meet them, click, let's go. They don't hang around for a chat. To give you some idea, that photo stops at about 8 minutes. Those photo pass people get everywhere. Most of the time I don't spot them until the very last minute. So most of my photos come back looking like. The Festival of the Arts starts next week, so they're getting all the promo stuff in place ready. I actually fly out on the Thursday back to the UK. Starts the Friday. Can't believe I mistimed that by 24 hours. As we loop into the worlds of Epcot, here comes Mexico. Now, if you're worried that you missed Donald at the pre-race, you can actually meet Fiesta Donald at Mexico. So always a chance to meet more characters in the park afterwards and with your medals. So we're now over halfway through. Been a great course so far. I must admit, the heat, and there's no sun, so more humidity I suppose, but oh boy, it's sticky. Real sticky icky. Ooh-wee. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Will be once I get the marathon out of the way. No trains running. Bicycle trains on the West Coast Main Line at this time of day. That's just sheer laziness. I kid, of course. Another character start. This one is Friends from Toy Story. Not sure which ones, just joining the queue. To infinity and a toilet break.
There we go.
So Buzz ended up being a 22-minute photo stop. Not so bad today, but on marathon day, that would be a no. I didn't know it was going to be that long, to be fair. Thank you. Cheers. Sponsored by Dasani.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So anyway, Buzz Lightyear was a 22-minute stop for the photo. Now, when I joined the queue, I thought it only went to like the restaurant part. You turn the corner and it had a huge U-shape, but by that point I'd already been in it 7 or 8 minutes, so just suck it up on the 5k. Had it been the marathon, I probably would have left that queue because 22 minutes is a long wait for Buzz Lightyear. But it's the 5k, so we're not in a rush. Coming up to the 1 hour mark, and we're coming up to mile number 2. I must say, there's something to be said about just running very, very steadily. I do like this. When I am running, just so you know, I'm only trying to average about a 7.5 minute a kilometre pace. I mean, I'm not fast anymore anyway. Never was, to be fair. But then I want to save myself as well for future races, so just have a little jog. Here's France. Ole, 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 ole. Now once you see France, you're going to go across the bridge, which means you are coming up to the greatest country there ever is, was, and will be. We're coming on the UK Pavilion, baby. God save the King. The UK, of course, home to the greatest city there ever is, was, and will be. Go Leicester! I guess it's time to deliver on this race. You come for the content, but you stay for the jokes. some big giant fish shark thing. No idea. Big queue for it though. So remember what I said. Don't be worried about people overtaking you, because you'll pass them back. So we're coming on to the final K.
That was fun. I love doing all the races.
Not too far to go now. Been a real pleasant morning for it as well. Humidity has ramped up a little, but in all honest, great running conditions. And look, no long sleeve required. Now Disney do ask that walkers stay to the right, so that runners that want to run have got the left to go through. Notice on the 5K though, they're just spread out everywhere. You just cannot get through sometimes. So my watch says about 500 metres to go, but I think that's off because of obviously all the photo stop lines. So I reckon we've still got about 800 metres to go, but I'm not in any rush whatsoever. It's just a little after 6. Coming up to 6:15, so what's the rush? Are these from Stitch?
Yes.
Brilliant, thank you. So we've got a couple of characters from Stitch. I don't particularly know them, but I know my son likes the movie, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop for Stitch. Not Stitch himself, but you can meet him in the parks, and hopefully he's going to be in the photo thing afterwards. One thing that you might not be prepared for is when you wait in lines, you do start seizing up. Again, not so bad on the 5K, but I know in previous times when I've done the half and the full, especially in the heat, you stop for a character and you sometimes just cannot get running straight away. Don't worry about it, it all comes back. And just like that, our time in Epcot is done. So now it's a short run out to the car park.
Let's go, you can do it!
And then you just go through the finishing line. Job done. Of the world. I see you, photo pass. Here's mile 3.
Awesome. Such a big deal. That's really what it's all about this morning. Thank you for your cheers. What was she doing? Yes. Crochet, work, pirouette, leap.
An hour and a half to do 3 miles. Gotta love it. And here we are. The finish. The 5K.
I knew her name wasn't Car.
My God, I love this. Disney 5K 2026 marathon weekend. Done it. I absolutely love that race. I mean, 5K is a great distance, let's be fair. I do like it. But to just run around the park, see the characters, see the costumes, it is such a fun time. Let's go get our swag. Thank you so much. Have a great day. That's what we came for. That's what we got. Thank you, man.
Guys, killed it.
Free water, free Powerade. Take it all in. Now, what flavour do you fancy? Yellow, orange, green?
Congratulations. Way to go.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Went for an orange. Play it safe. I'm hoping the colour represents the flavour. Guessing blue represents screen wash. And of course, there's still some more free swag to come. There's a little box with some snackaroos in, and I do believe a Minion's favourite, banana. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, my man. One thing I always forget to bring with me, and I always say I'll bring it next time, and I've never done it yet, a bag. You can gear check beforehand, so sometimes it's worth bringing an empty bag. I have done that once, actually, and then you can just put all your stuff in it afterwards. The banana, the drinks, the medal, the whole lot. It's much easier than having to do this. And in case you're worried that you might miss where the gear check bags go, you can't miss them. You literally have to come out this way. You can't miss them. You have to come out by them. And you'll know which truck you've got to go to because you'll be told at the start where your bag's gone. So I wonder if I can go and find these characters. Let's see what the lines are like. I'm guessing Pluto's going to be quite long because it was his race, and of course everybody now has the Pluto medal. So I'm going to have a quick look, see what the lines are like. If they're too long, I might just head back to the bus, get changed, and then start heading into a park and get some photos there. Well, worth remembering that obviously on the race course, it's literally a snap and go camera job. You do not get a chance to interact with them or anything like that, no autographs. But if you go around the parks afterwards, it's just a normal meet and greet like you're a park guest. So even if you have your medal and things like that, they have a bit more time with you, and normally they make a little bit more of a fuss with you. So I like to go into the parks afterwards. And as predicted, the queues are huge. I mean, that was just for Donald. Dopey's just as long as it was when I joined earlier on, so you're looking at about 20 minutes for him. See Stitch. Stitch doesn't look too long actually. I'm going to go and get a photo with Stitch.
Representing the rest of the Green Army men, I am here for it. Well, you guys are ready to party and celebrate. As we're celebrating.
So I've just met Stitch. I did say I was going to leave Pluto because the queue's long. I've just been told it's about 40 minutes, 40. But it's 6:50. What am I in a rush to get back to the hotel for? The parks aren't open for a couple of hours yet. I've had my banana, so I feel refreshed food-wise, so I'm going to queue for Pluto. Only here once, right? So I've just got my Pluto medal. I want to see Pluto. So I'm going to see Pluto.
Party white lights. Perfect. Congratulations, sir.
So it was about 35 minutes to meet Pluto. Needed a toilet break in between time. So I suppose all dogs need to be let out occasionally. Now it's all about finding my bus back to the resort. The Donald line is really long. Obviously a very popular character. I'll stick a montage up at the end here of some photos from throughout the race. Thank you ever so much for joining me on this 5K. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the sights. You maybe have spotted yourself potentially. Drop a comment below if you've enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, hit the bell notification because this is only race number 1. There's 3 more to come. The 10K is tomorrow. Won't be tomorrow on the channel, it will take me a lot longer to put together, but it's coming. Then the half, then the full. Oh boy. This is going to be good. Stay tuned. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.